This strategy brought me 82 new membership members in just 72 hours and added $4,834 per month in projected MRR, aka monthly recurring revenue. And I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. Okay, first let's start with the offer. What offer did I make to get all of these new members in just 72 hours? The offer I made was a $9 offer for Black Friday. Included in this $9 offer was a 30-day free trial of Freedom Creator Club, which is my $59 a month membership. Also included was my YouTube Quick Start course and a training on how to identify your profitable niche. So you got all of these things for just $9. So first I came up with the offer thinking I want to have a bundle that answers all of my audience's pain points. So pain point number one is I don't have a following. So that is why I included my YouTube Quick Start course. Another pain point is I don't have a niche. I don't know what I would teach about. I don't know what I would talk about. So I included my niche training. And then lastly, I wanted to include a 30-day free trial of my membership Freedom Creator Club because I know that everything in there is everything you need. It's a complete roadmap from start to finish to get you from where you are now to making consistent passive income with your own digital products. So those are the three things that were included for just $9. And here's how we came up with the price. Now, normally I tell people to price things based on the value, but for Black Friday, I knew that this would have to be a really good deal because what I've noticed about Black Friday is that people don't just buy things on Black Friday. Like they have to be a really good deal. And I feel like a lot of companies aren't doing these really good deals anymore. They're doing like 10% off, 20% off. So I was like, we're going to do like a crazy good deal. So I had a meeting with my team and I asked them, look, for this offer, for these 3 items, even if you weren't planning on buying any of these things, or this wasn't necessarily your number one priority of interest right now, what price would this need to be to get you to buy? And my team said $9. So I was like, all right, we are going to price this at $9. And by the way, if you want my full free on-demand training of how you can create your own consistent passive income with your own digital products, go in the first link in the description below this video to sign up for this on-demand free training now. Okay, so let's talk about the strategy behind this offer. Now, I already explained how the strategy of the products is to overcome their pain points and false beliefs. Like if you don't have an audience, then here we're going to teach you how to do that. If you don't have a niche, we're going to teach you how to do that, etc. But the strategy for my business was to get more members into Freedom Creator Club. Okay, so we actually got 155 people to take the $9 Black Friday offer. And with that, plus the order bump and upsell sales, the total came to $2,760 from the initial Black Friday sale, which is pretty cool, but not like groundbreaking, right? And that's why our strategy was to include the free trial because we knew that people could get in and try it and see how amazing Freedom Creator Club is. And then the people that stay, that would be $59 a month. So it's kind of like a long play, but we saw this add a lot of monthly recurring revenue. So we're really happy with this strategy. And even though we had 155 people take the Black Friday offer, we had 83 people sign up for the free trial. Now, I wish all 155 signed up for the free trial, but I'm sure there are some people who just wanted the YouTube course or the niche training. And for $9, that's still a steal, just if you're buying the bundle for one of those items. Now, we believe this strategy works so well, not only because the price was so good, but also because we strategically made the offer to answer people's pain points and give them the things that they are needing help with now. Okay, so now let's talk about how did we sell this Black Friday deal? How did we market it? How did we actually get these sales? It's actually quite simple if you have an email list. So first I'm going to share with you what to do if you have an email list and then what to do if you don't. So I have an email list that I built up, and the first thing we decided to do was actually not host the Black Friday sale on Black Friday. We actually decided to host the Black Friday sale 2 weeks before Black Friday. Now, the reason I decided to do this is because in previous years, there is just so much noise on Black Friday. People are getting so many emails, so many ads, so many social posts. It's like overwhelming and it's hard to cut through the noise. So I actually decided let's do the Black Friday sale early and make sure people know, this is it. This is the only Black Friday sale. But I wanted to do it early so there would be less competition and less noise. And I definitely think that contributed to the success of our Black Friday sale. So we actually did the sale over 3 days. So it was 2 weeks before Black Friday and we did it on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I like to end sales on Fridays because I've heard from a lot of people in our customer service inbox over the years that people get paid on Friday and they like to to spend money on Friday. So plus over the weekend, you kind of lose interest because people are busy. They're not as focused online or on social media or in their email inbox. So that's why we chose the dates that we chose to market. The next thing I chose to do was to do 2 emails per day and 3 emails on the final day. So on Wednesday, we did 2 emails, Thursday, we did 2 emails, and Friday, we did 3 emails. A lot of you might be thinking that's a lot of emails, but actually I wrote down a note for next year to send even more emails. The more emails you send, the more sales you will make. I have seen it time and time again. And the people that get annoyed, they can just simply unsubscribe. And I believe if they're not going to spend $9, they're probably never going to spend $1 with me. So it's okay. So for the first 2 days, one email was highlighting a student story, a student testimonial. And the second email was highlighting a bonus that was going to expire. So I did that same email strategy for Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Friday, I did that plus I did cart closing emails. So we did a total of 7 emails. And since we don't do a lot of live launches, and this is kind of like boring tech that nobody really talks about, in order to keep your email deliverability health happy, you can't just like blast people with tons of emails. And since we don't really do a lot of promotions or like live things, all of our emails are just sort of like automated and we're only sending 1 or 0 emails a day. This was a lot of emails. And so we actually weren't even able to send every single email to our entire email list. So next year, when our email list is warmed up more, basically we'll make even more sales. And I'm not promising this is the exact promo we're going to do, right? But there's definitely things we can improve upon with this promotion as well. So you might be thinking, well, that seems really easy. Like that's it. You just promoted it via email. And yeah, I guess we did do a few community posts on YouTube, but it wasn't really planned. It was just sort of like, hey, let's put a few posts on YouTube. Like it wasn't really part of the strategy. That's it. I didn't post anywhere else. But now you're probably wondering, well, how do you grow an email list? And I'm going to keep this really short because I have tons of full videos on my channel all about growing an email list. But long story short is you want to grow a social media following online. I highly recommend YouTube. And then you want to offer your following freebies. I offered a freebie at the beginning of this video. And that's exactly what you want to do is you want to say, hey, you could get this free training or free download or free script or tool or template or whatever it is, put in your name and email so that we can deliver it to you. And then you can also get on our email list. So that is how you move your social media followers to email subscribers. And that's really all it is. Like once you have that email list set up, that is how you make sales, by sending emails. So once you have that, it does become easy, but obviously it is a lot of work to grow your following, but it is super worth it. Okay, now let's talk about what would I change to make this sale next time even better. Well, next time I might raise the price and that might help us make more revenue up front. The other thing that I think I would do is add a second upsell. So we had one order bump that was $19 and we had an upsell that was $59. And I think, and again, I'm not like promising anything here, this is just ideas for the future, but we might add a second $97 or something like that upsell. The upsells and order bumps really do help the overall cart cost because, you know, your average order would only be $9 if you didn't have an order bump and an upsell. So that was really, really helpful to the overall revenue that we collected up front. And by the way, the sales that I shared, the 2,760, that was just cash collected up front. So that doesn't include all of the members and their recurring payments for the people who did the free trial. So if every single person who took the free trial stuck with the membership, we would add $4,897 per month to our monthly recurring revenue. Now, not every single member is going to stick, and I'll have to keep you guys updated because it hasn't happened yet. We haven't reached that date yet. But I remember last year when we did something similar, we had a 30% stick rate. And I think this year we're probably going to have over 50%. So I would call this a huge success because also our average monthly member stays for 6 months. So for example, if we had every single person who signed up for the free trial stick and they stayed for on average 6 months and we added in the cash collected from the Black Friday sale up front, that would be a total of $32,142 in revenue. And again, that's not cash collected. This is just projected revenue. But let's say only half of those members stick because that's what I'm predicting. Then it's $17,451, which is still amazing. Like a 3-day Black Friday sale with just a handful of emails brought in $17,451 in revenue. I am stoked about that. So I'm really, really happy with how this went. And we do plan on doing a similar type of promotion next year. We're not sure on prices or things yet, or like, it's probably not going to be as good because, you know, we wanted to do something this year that was just crazy and so cheap, like $9, right? But I'm so happy with how it went. And all the new people trying out Freedom Creator Club are just so amazing. They're already taking action. They're already engaging. We're up to 280 some members in Freedom Creator Club. So it has just been amazing, amazing growth for my membership. Okay, I got a little sidetracked, but let's come back to what would I do next time to improve this promotion. Again, I said I could improve the price, I could add a second upsell, but what are some other things that I've thought of doing? Okay, so what happens is when someone buys the $9 deal, we actually have to email them a form to start their 30-day free trial. We're actually not able to just like do that automatically. And at first I was kind of annoyed. I was like, well, it'd be so much easier if we could just like automatically give them the 30-day free trial. And then also that makes sure that every single person, takes the free trial. But System actually doesn't allow for that. That's the software I use. And there is a link below if you want a free account for the business software that I use. But I'm actually kind of glad now looking back that it didn't happen that way, because we did have a couple people who said they didn't want to take the free trial, which is fine. Again, you're getting the other things for only $9. So it's still a really, really good deal. And there were also some other people, only about 2 people, but they were confused about the free trial. So I really liked that it was a separate form to sign up. So everything was really clear, really ethical. Like, I'm actually really glad that we did it that way. But what we did for the free trial is we said, hey, it's 30 days for free, and then it's $59 a month after that. And obviously if you cancel, it's just free. One thing I would change is on the checkout page, I would give them the option to do the free trial and the $59 a month after that. And I would give them the option to do the 30-day free trial and the yearly payment. So basically on the checkout page, they could select if they wanted to do the free trial and then go on to do the monthly if they want to, or if they want to do the free trial and then the yearly, because the yearly actually saves them 50%. And I think if we gave people the option and they chose yearly, then that would really help boost our revenue as well. The other thing I would do, of course, that I mentioned earlier, is I would make sure that we sent all of our emails to all of our email lists. And then I would also send actually more emails. So those are all the things that I would do differently for next time that I think would also help us be able to make this promotion more of a success as well. As far as the deliverability, I'm really, really happy with it. There were some things we could improve, like clarifying more how the free trial worked and things like that. But I really liked that once people were in school, my team was like really hands-on, responding to everyone, welcoming everyone in, having people, start getting posted, start getting started within the program. That I felt like went really, really well. And I'm excited that we can just continue to replicate that for our members. Okay, so now that you know the strategy that brought me 82 new membership members in 72 hours or less, I hope that this was eye-opening and helpful and maybe motivating for you to do your own kind of promotion like this. And I just want to say that you don't have to wait until Black Friday to do a promotion like this. You could do something similar for New Year's or Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day or your birthday. You can also make up a reason to have a sale. Like, I want to have a sale because it's Women's Day, or I want to have a sale because I heard one creator went on vacation and was like, I'm going to have a sale because I'm on vacation. Like, you can have a sale for any reason. So I hope that you learned a lot from this and that you can figure out how you can replicate something like this for your business. And now that you have everything you need to do a promo like this, I want you to go ahead and take action. So maybe that is putting this into your plans for the following year or writing this down somewhere. But I would love your first step of action to leave a comment in the comments below. Let me know what was your #1 top takeaway from this video, and I will respond to every single comment. And now that you know my strategy that brought me 82 new membership members in 72 hours, you might be wondering how you can create your own membership in 24 hours or less with AI. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be way more powerful. See you in the next video.